Hi everybody, and welcome to this video on performing a review using Adobe InDesign and Acrobat. So here I've got a host document. This is chapter 5 of a book, and let's imagine that I want to send this out now for a review. So there are different ways of doing this, but the way that I like to do it is by going to generate my PDF first. So I tend to go and just do an export of that document, and I'm going to make that a PDF document. You've got your normal export Adobe PDF window dialog here, where you can choose how that PDF gets built. It doesn't really matter from the review point of view. I'm just going to build that, and you can see here that's now created for me chapter 5 as a PDF. So using the tools area now in Adobe Acrobat Pro, DC here, if I go to tools and I go send for comments, then you can choose who you want to send this to. So for the purposes of this demonstration, I'm going to email it to myself. Here's the message: please view this document. You will want to put on the option to allow comments. Optionally, you can give it a deadline for the review to be done by and a time. And you can also give people reminders, maybe a couple of days before. But you're going to send that off to them, and that's going to go to them as an email. So let's take a look at that next. Okay, so I've logged into my Hotmail account, and here's the message that chapter 5 has been sent to me to have a look at and to review. So the link is just the open button, and that's going to open up my browser and load into it the document. So let's add to this now a couple of very simple comments. So let's put on a sticky note. I'm going to stick it there and say, please make this number smaller. I'll post that. And I'm just going to highlight some text. There we go. And let's put replace with an ampersand. And that's going to do for my review. The idea is the reviewer would work through the whole document here, but that's not so interesting for you. So I'm going to now click the Finished button. And the next thing we'll do is look at how we can now import those comments into InDesign. So here I am back in Adobe Acrobat Pro, and I'm going to open chapter 5 again, which I sent out for review. And in this document, I can now see the comments that were added within Acrobat Pro. So let me download this document now, because this is actually, at the moment, this is on the internet. So I'm going to save this file with the comments. And I'm going to save that as a copy. You can choose where you want to save that. So let's just stick it into a temporary folder. I'm going to call it Chapter 5 Commented. Great. Going back now to InDesign, this is now where I want to start to load those comments in so I can work through them as as an editor. So I go to File and Import PDF Comments. From here I can choose the commented file, import those comments. What's important here is that in the time period between sending them out for comments and importing them back in again, you don't want to be making any changes to the InDesign document. You want to make sure it's left as it was when it was sent out. Otherwise, the comments can come back in the wrong order and in the wrong place. So here's the comments, and you can now start to look at those comments one by one and make the changes that you need to do. When you've made the change, mark it as resolved. You work through the document, do what you need to do, mark it as resolved, And that's how you perform a review cycle using InDesign.